Far beyond Pluto, several frozen worlds follow orbits that should have drifted apart long ago. But they have not. Their paths still point in strangely similar directions, as though something massive is quietly holding the pattern together. We have never photographed that something. No spacecraft has visited it. It may not exist at all. But if the calculations are right, a planet several times heavier than Earth could still be hiding beyond every world we know. Astronomers call it Planet 9. Not a discovery, a suspect. And suspects are not judged by how perfectly they fit the story. They are judged by whether the evidence survives every attempt to explain it away. Planet 9 is not a discovered world waiting for an official name. It is a scientific hypothesis, revived in its modern form in 2016 by Caltech astronomers Konstantin Batygin and Michael Brown. They did not see a new planet. They studied the strange orbits of distant objects and asked whether the gravity of an unseen world could be organizing them. NASA still describes Planet 9 as hypothetical, and astronomers remain divided over whether the orbital evidence is real, exaggerated by limited data, or pointing towards something else entirely. That uncertainty is not a weakness in this story. It is the story. We have a suspect defined by the effects it may leave behind, while the object itself remains absent from every confirmed image. Pluto feels like the edge of the solar system because it was the last world many of us memorized as a planet. But the solar system keeps going. Beyond Neptune lies the Kuiper belt, a broad population of icy leftovers from the formation of the planets. Farther out are objects following enormous, stretched-out paths that can take thousands of years to complete. Sedna is one of the best-known examples. Another is 2012 VP113. Their orbits remain unusually far from Neptune, even at their closest approach to the Sun. Out there, the Sun would still be the brightest object in the sky, but it would look more like an intense point of light than the large glowing disk we see from Earth. The outer solar system is not empty. It is sparse, slow, dark, and extremely difficult to map. And because astronomers have discovered only a small fraction of the objects that may exist there, every apparent pattern has to be treated carefully. Imagine entering a room and finding several compass needles pointing in roughly the same direction. One could be random, two might still be coincidence, but if the pattern continued, you would begin searching for a hidden magnetic field. Planet 9 began with a similar clue. Some of the most distant objects beyond Neptune appear to have related orbital orientations. Their closest approaches to the Sun seemed concentrated in a similar region of space. Their orbital planes also appeared to show patterns. Brown and Batygin argued that the gravity of a distant planet could preserve this arrangement over billions of years. Not by pulling the objects in a straight line, not through one ancient collision. The influence would be slow, repeated, and gravitational. In their simulations, the hidden planet travels on an orbit pointing roughly opposite the clustered group. Its gravity could prevent the pattern from gradually spreading apart. That was the first major clue. But it was only the beginning. The name Planet 9 creates a picture, but the picture is still uncertain. One model suggests a planet around 6 times the mass of Earth. Another favors something closer to 4. The larger model places it on an orbit with an average scale of roughly 380 astronomical units. The smaller model brings it closer, near 290. 1 astronomical unit is the average distance between Earth and the Sun. Neptune orbits at around 30, so even the closer estimate would place Planet 9 enormously farther away than any known major planet. Its orbit would probably be tilted and elongated, taking thousands of years to complete one journey around the Sun. The disagreement changes more than a few numbers. It changes where astronomers should search, how faint the planet may appear, and what kind of world they should expect to find. Planet 9 could resemble a cold mini Neptune with a thick atmosphere, or it could be smaller, denser, and more rock-rich. Scientists are not simply searching for a dot. They are still debating what that dot would represent. The famous orbital clustering is only one reason the hypothesis has survived. A distant, massive planet could also help explain objects with extreme orbital tilts. Some small bodies travel around the Sun in the opposite direction from most planets. Others remain detached from Neptune, with closest approaches too distant for Neptune alone to explain easily. Planet 9 simulations can reproduce several of these unusual populations. That makes the idea powerful. One hidden world could connect several mysteries that otherwise require separate histories. But a successful simulation is not a discovery. It only shows that a proposed planet can produce a pattern under a chosen set of assumptions. The harder question is whether the model explains the real solar system better than every reasonable explanation without Planet 9. A beautiful solution can still be wrong. In science, elegance earns attention. Evidence earns the verdict. In 2024, researchers opened a new evidence file. Instead of relying only on the famous, extremely detached objects, they examined long-period bodies that remain relatively close to the solar system's main plane while crossing Neptune's orbital region. Their simulations included the known giant planets, passing stars, the tidal influence of the Milky Way, the early evolution of the solar system, and observational bias. In that specific test, the model containing Planet 9 produced an orbital population much closer to what astronomers observe. The version without Planet 9 performed so poorly that researchers rejected it at roughly the 5 sigma level. That sounds like a discovery announcement. It was not. 5 sigma described the statistical comparison inside a particular simulation and object population. No telescope detected a planet. No image appeared. The evidence existed inside the model, not inside a photograph. Planet 9 gained another strong clue. It did not gain a confirmed location. And this is where the clean story begins to break. Distant object surveys do not examine every part of the sky equally. Telescopes observe selected fields at selected times with different sensitivities. Objects are easier to discover when they are closer to the Sun, brighter, and positioned away from crowded star fields. Imagine searching for lost coins only beneath streetlights. The coins you recover will appear clustered around the lights, even if the real population is spread across the entire city. A 2021 analysis used the documented search histories of 3 major surveys and examined 14 extreme distant objects. After accounting for where those surveys had looked, the researchers found that the sample was consistent with a more uniform underlying population. In that analysis, genuine orbital clustering was not required. Then astronomers found another orbit that refused to cooperate. In 2025, researchers reported the dwarf planet candidate 2017 OF201. It travels on an enormously wide orbit, but its orientation sits outside the clean clustering pattern associated with Planet 9. One outlier does not destroy the hypothesis, but it becomes another witness that the theory must explain. If Planet 9 carries several times Earth's mass, why has nobody found it? Because mass is not brightness. The planet would produce almost no visible light of its own. Astronomers would have to detect the tiny amount of sunlight reflected from a world hundreds of times farther from the sun than Earth. It could be fainter than 21st magnitude and move painfully slowly against distant background stars. The most difficult remaining search region also overlaps the galactic plane, where millions of stars crowd each image. Finding one faint moving dot there is like trying to identify a drifting grain of dust in front of an illuminated city. In 2024, a Pan-STARRS 1 search, combined with earlier Zwicky Transient Facility and Dark Energy Survey observations, excluded about 78% of the reference search space used by Brown and Bat-E-Jin. A broader Pan-STARRS analysis, published in 2025, found hundreds of distant solar system objects. But it did not find Planet 9. It also showed that much of the remaining search area lies close to the galactic plane. Planet 9 is running out of easy places to hide. It has not run out of places entirely. For years, the Vera C. Rubin Observatory was described as the telescope that could change this investigation. That future has begun. On June 30th, 2026, Rubin officially started its 10-year legacy survey of space and time. It is now taking hundreds of wide-field images of the southern sky every night. Rubin may detect Planet 9 directly if the planet is bright enough and located inside the observatory's coverage. But its deeper value may be statistical. Rubin will discover enormous numbers of smaller solar system bodies and measure their movements through repeated observations. If the strange orbital alignment survives in a much larger and more evenly discovered population, the case for a distant gravitational influence will become stronger. If the pattern dissolves as the witness list grows, Planet 9 may lose its central foundation. There is also a third possibility. Rubin may reveal that the outer solar system is being shaped by an object, event, or ancient history that current models have not yet captured. So, is Planet 9 real? We still do not know. The gravitational case is serious, but the object remains absent. Some orbital patterns appear compelling. Some simulations reproduce several unusual populations with one distant planet. One 2024 analysis strongly favored a Planet 9 system for a specific class of Neptune-crossing objects. But there are also serious questions about observational bias, small samples, repeated non-detections, and newly discovered orbits that do not fit the cleanest version of the pattern. Planet 9 exists in the narrow space between prediction and discovery. It may be a frozen world waiting inside a crowded patch of sky. Or it may be the perfect suspect in a case whose evidence changes every time the witness list grows. Either result matters. Finding Planet 9 would redraw the map of our solar system. Failing to find it would force astronomers to explain why the map looked wrong in the first place. Sometimes, disproving the perfect suspect is how a deeper mystery begins. What is your verdict? A hidden planet or a pattern produced by limited data? Tell me which piece of evidence changed your mind. Subscribe for one new cosmic mystery every day. In our next investigation, we travel beyond Pluto and ask a question with 3 different scientific answers. Where does the solar system actually end?